This week on Raw, there was a promo for Cody Rhodes' upcoming podcast, where his wife Brandi Rhodes is a guest. WWE showed a clip from the podcast episode where they were talking to promote it. Brandi Rhodes addressed this and said, "It's open mic night," which was a clear shot at Jade Cargill. This was from an episode of AEW Dynamite in which Cargill took shots at Cody Rhodes, and Brandi came out and hit her with a profanity-filled promo, asking who told Cargill it was open mic night. It was regarded as the best promo of Brandi Rhodes' career, and for some, the best promo in all of women's wrestling history. While that may be a stretch for some, there's no denying that it displayed an intensity that Brandi Rhodes had never seen before. As for Jade Cargill, she was still relatively green back then in her early AEW days, so her presence alone was enough of a clap back. It was regarded as the best promo of Brandi Rhodes' career, and for some, the best promo in all of women's wrestling history. While that may be a stretch for some, there's no denying that it displayed an intensity that Brandi Rhodes had never seen before. As for Jade Cargill, she was still relatively green back then in her early AEW days, so her presence alone was enough of a clap back. In the world of professional wrestling, drama often spills over from the ring into the real world. The tight-knit wrestling community, particularly on platforms like X, formerly Twitter, has witnessed its fair share of heated exchanges, rivalries, and controversies. Recently, a surprising and intense exchange has ignited online between SmackDown star, insert name Ye's wife, and AEW's rising star Jade Cargill. The situation quickly turned heads, not only because of the high-profile personalities involved, but because of the nature of the comments and the unexpected public sparring that followed. The setup. A heated exchange begins. It all started when Jade Cargill, known for her intimidating presence and undefeated streak in AEW, made waves with her social media posts and interviews, often boldly expressing her opinion about her position in the wrestling world. Cargill has garnered a reputation as a powerhouse, with a strong fan base and a dominating in-ring persona. While her career has been skyrocketing in AEW, the possibility of her making a jump to WWE has been a topic of speculation for some time. However, it was not just Cargill's career talk that started the tension. Insert name, Ye's wife, wife's name. A popular figure within the wrestling community and known for her outspoken nature, decided to chime in on a post by Cargill. In her response, she didn't hold back, calling out the AEW star's approach to the industry and what she perceived as a lack of respect for WWE's top-tier talent. Wife's post on X/Twitter. "I love a good confidence boost, but it's a shame when arrogance becomes the only thing you're known for. Maybe Jade should try respecting the women who've actually paved the way before her." Her post immediately caught the attention of fans and wrestling insiders, leading to widespread discussion and some serious fallout in the community. The backlash. Fans react to the comment. Given the high-profile nature of the two women involved, the post quickly went viral. Fans of both Jade Cargill and WWE were left divided, with some siding with wife's name, while others came to the defense of the AEW star. Wrestling fans are known for their loyalty to their favorite superstars, and this situation was no different. Those who supported wife's name argued that she was merely defending the reputation of WWE and its athletes, especially in light of Cargill's rising popularity. They viewed the comment as a call to remember the history and lineage of WWE's women's division, which has long been a cornerstone of the company's success. WWE fans in particular were quick to point out that women like Trish Stratus, Lita, and Charlotte Flair had laid the foundation for women's wrestling in the company, and they felt Cargill was disrespecting their contributions. On the other side, Cargill's supporters came out swinging, praising her for being unapologetically herself and succeeding on her own terms. Some saw wife's name, his comment, as a direct attack on Cargill's career and achievements, questioning why she would try to undermine a fellow wrestler, especially one from another promotion. Jade is just doing what she does best, dominating the ring. No need to tear down a rising star who is only starting her journey. One fan tweeted in defense of Cargill. Jade Cargill's response. Defending her legacy. As expected, Jade Cargill did not take the comment lying down. Known for her confident and fierce persona, Cargill responded in true wrestling fashion. She clapped back with a tweet that showcased her no-nonsense attitude. Jade's response on X/Twitter. You're upset because I'm not out here begging for attention like some people. I'm busy being undefeated and making history. Respect is earned, not given. Cargill's words were sharp and unfiltered, and it only fueled the fire. Her response shifted the tone from a simple exchange of opinions to something much more personal. The EW star not only took aim at wife's name, but also subtly took a swipe at the WWE as a whole, challenging their belief in earning respect while declaring that she had already done so in her own right. Fans of Cargill immediately rallied around her, applauding her confidence and willingness to stand up for herself. They were quick to point out that Jade had already made a name for herself in AEW, despite the relatively short time she had spent in the company. Her undefeated streak was a testament to her dominance, and many believed it spoke volumes about her potential future in the wrestling industry, regardless of the promotion she represented. The fallout. Wrestling community divided. As the exchange continued to heat up, the entire wrestling community found itself in the middle of an intense debate. On one side, you had fans and wrestlers who supported wife's name, seeing her comment as a defense of WWE's legacy and its place in wrestling history. On the other, supporters of Jade Cargill felt that her success should be celebrated and respected, no matter which company she worked for. This feud was more than just a simple Twitter spat. It was a reflection of the larger wrestling world's ongoing divisions. WWE and AEW have long been rivals, and this public exchange highlighted the tensions between the two promotions. The war of words between wife's name and Cargill could very well be a symptom of this larger battle for supremacy in the wrestling industry. Interestingly, there were a few notable wrestlers who chimed in on the situation, some offering support to wife's name, while others came out in defense of Jade Cargill. Former WWE superstar, insert name, spoke out in favor of wife's name, stating that Cargill needed to earn her place in the company and respect the history of the business before calling herself a superstar. On the other hand, insert name, an AEW talent, praised Cargill for her unapologetic approach to success, stating that she was a force to be reckoned with and had the potential to reshape the landscape of women's wrestling. A personal matter becomes public. What started as a seemingly innocuous comment between two women has now grown into a full-fledged online rivalry, with each side gaining support and pushing their own narrative. But, as with most online feuds, there's always the question of how personal this has become for both parties involved. It's clear that wife's name's comments were not only a critique of Cargill's attitude, but also a reflection of her own pride in WWE and its place in the industry. It's possible that her remarks were as much about defending her husband's brand as they were about defending WWE's legacy. For Cargill, the response was likely an attempt to show that she, too, is a force to be reckoned with, one who doesn't need validation from anyone, including her critics. By taking a bold stance and firing back at wife's name, Cargill was making it clear that she has no intention of letting others dictate her path. What's next? While this Twitter feud may have dominated headlines for now, there's always the potential for things to escalate even further. Could this rivalry spill into the wrestling ring? Would we see Jade Cargill and wife's name face off in a future match, possibly at a major WWE pay-per-view or even a cross-promotion event? As fans and insiders eagerly await the next chapter, it's clear that this story is far from over. Whether this exchange results in a long-standing rivalry or simply serves as a footnote in wrestling history, one thing is certain. The tension between wife's name and Jade Cargill has shown the passionate, often volatile nature of the wrestling world, where personalities are larger than life, and even the smallest remarks can spark a full-blown feud. For now, fans will continue to follow the drama on social media, watching as this saga unfolds in real time, eagerly awaiting what's next for these two powerful women in the world of professional wrestling.